Day 4 was an entire beach walk until we reached the headland at Carmana Point, just past Monique's infamous burger stand. At Carmana Creek, we would try our first cable car for a river crossing. It turns out that the effort was wasted, because as we were doing this, Angela was crossing it as it trickled out on the beach. Perched on one of the many Indian reserve lands along the trail, Monique sets up shop and lives here for the summer, serving beer, wine, the world's best hamburgers.
The absolute best burger ever.
We should
Okay? That's a commercial.
Split one. Keep your hands off my burger.
I'm thinking it'd be my dead body.
Some of the places in Fort Renfrew had water inside them. It was just, this place was washed away and she came back.
That'd be almost like a typhoon.
Hey, give it back. Come on. Give it back.
So when did you start the hike?
Before you go, chocolate bar.
Saturday.
Saturday. So you started Wednesday, we started Wednesday.
We camped at Cribbs Creek, 11 kilometers today, after a short visit at the Carmana Lighthouse.
Ooh, chocolate.
And that's what your excuse was, and you're sticking to it?
Mine started at 30.
You have chocolate?
Chocolate. Yum.
Sure.
Gone now.
I love doing that.
Along there at all. So obviously, yeah, we're going past there.
Okay, well, and that's
right.
Yeah. Okay. So the next thing we're going to get to is that Sutsiat Point, which is all reserve land before and after. But anywhere in here we can camp.
On the beach?
Yep. That's just if you're going underneath the arch, you have to be there before 9 feet. You can go over the arch. There is trail all the way along. That's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's not a problem at all.
It'd be nice to be able to walk through it. That's a spectacular spot, isn't it?
Oh, well, yeah. You'll see it anyway. Like it doesn't fill up with water.
Planning for a mix of beach and inland trail, today's 17 kilometers to Tutsiat Falls would be broken up by a leisurely visit with the boat operator at Nitinat Narrows.
Yeah, lots. Chum.
How's the crab, darling?
It's really good. Finger looking good.
Dave's taking off.
Dave's done with his.
Holy smokes, you guys are fast.
And
And a little bit of salmon too.
Look at piranhas.
there was so much fish here that this cannery operation just built in no time, and they thought it would be open forever because there was so much fish here. And it closed down in 1929. My great-grandmother worked in there when she was 15. She said there was so much fish to be cut. She was a fish cutter. They couldn't keep up with the fishermen catching the fish, and it was always waist deep, the fish just full of fish wherever they were cutting. Because they couldn't keep up with the fishermen, loads, tons and tons, like almost daily, would be wasted because they couldn't keep up with cutting the fish. And so that's a big reason why that fishery went down, is because the fishermen is catching their catch, but back then the processors couldn't process them fast enough. And so
what is this area here? Is it a tidal lake?
Yeah, it's a tidal lake, 22 kilometers long. So all the water dumps in and out faithfully with the ocean, about an hour behind. And so when it's slack, when it stops from coming in, it means it's already been going out for an hour. But visually, it's just now stopped. Like right now, I don't know, I think it's speeding up still, but when it slows down, the bottom starts going out while the top is still pushing in. And, there's only 3 lakes like it in the world, and this is one of them. I hear the other one's in Japan, and another one's in South Africa.
After a leisurely lunch and too many beers, 7 kilometers was more than a cool-down walk to our camp for the night at Tsutsiat Falls. Most of the established campsites have at least one outhouse and a food locker available. This outhouse, unseen in the forest here beyond the logs, was a tightrope walk in the daylight and a death-defying one in the dark.